Hey, this is Bill for Sparky Channel, and today I'd like to introduce you to the brand new Borescope for Android from Klein Tools. And what a Borescope is, it's a device with a camera on one end and a long flexible cable. And in this case, this is ET16, which is waterproof. So you got a camera, and the camera has a light on it, has lighting capability, and that's pretty normal for Borescope. So this one has a light, and it's adjustable, and it has this cable which is waterproof, and then it has a dimmer switch for the lighting. So you increase it and decrease it, and this plugs into your Android smartphone. You see there's two ends on it. One is called USB-C and one is micro USB. If you need micro USB, you just click them together like that and you have micro USB. Otherwise, you just let that hang there and you use the USB-C. The general use for a Borescope is to find things behind walls, or if you're using it for HVAC, you want to get behind your burner, to look at it from the other side. For electrical work, for a lot of times you can use this to look behind a wall and see if there's any obstructions or other wires, see if there's a fire block and so forth. They're very useful. And these are quite useful in automotive work, to look down the bottom of an engine to see a certain part or something like that. So you plug this in right there and go here. There's the Klein Tools app right here. Came right up. Right now it's saying Kleinscope. Allow Kleinscope to access USB 2.0 PC camera. And we're going to say OK. Borescope connecting. And here's the view that it has right now. I'm not sure what it's but it's whatever this camera is pointing at. Okay, so let's say that we lost a tool in this box. See, this is a box and it's dark, and so we take the Borescope, put that down. Okay. So I'm going to take the Borescope and I'm going to turn on the light all the way. You see, I can dim or brighten up the light as I want. Okay, so watch this right here, the camera. I'm going to look for my lost tool. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I'm looking in a box that's to represent a cavity. Okay, so this is the new NCVT-3P tester with flashlight from Klein. I just happen to have that handy. So there it is. It's in a dark box, but we're able to find it. And you can take a photograph of it, right like that. Photo taken, it says. Or you can take a video. So let's press video. Right there. Okay. So here we can get the whole thing. Oh, there's our video. Okay. Now you can turn the camera 90 degrees. Boom. And another 90 degrees. Another 90 degrees. And then back to where we started. So it's got a function to turn your camera. And I'm going to turn off the video right now. It's got a photo setting and it's got a video setting. And then you can take those photos and text them or email them to someone like your customers. Here's a video that I took with the Klein Borescope of a pilot assembly in a wall heater. Notice it's got pretty good definition. You can get that camera into tight spots and see exactly what's going on, see the condition of your wires, look at the connections to make sure that they look good. And then I took this video and I emailed it to myself. And then I took that and brought it in for my video here. Now here's a photograph that I took with a Klein Borescope, and it has pretty good definition as well. Here's a plumbing cleanout that goes to a kitchen. Okay, so I've had the Borescope hooked up to my cell phone, and I have the dimmer switch turned up all the way so we have maximum light here. Okay, so now I have to mention that this is waterproof. Okay, the camera and the cable are waterproof. This dimmer switch is not. So you cannot submerge this switch. It's very important. You can submerge the camera and the cable. So we're going to go ahead and push this in. All right, so it's probably good to put a bend on it. I'm going to do this. And here's a photograph that I took with the Borescope showing that the line is nice and clean. In conclusion, I really like this Borescope because it gives you the ability to see behind objects and see inside of walls, as long as there isn't a lot of insulation inside of the wall. That would make it pretty much impossible to see anything. But still, it gives you the opportunity with the 10-foot cable to see at distances behind things. So that's a really nice capability. As far as for using with plumbing, I think it has a limited capability because you can't get it in smaller drainage lines. The camera part isn't flexible enough to get it in, for instance, into cast iron 1.5-inch drainage lines. But at just $43, this is a great capability that you can give yourself to be able to see things in otherwise hidden locations. I'll put a link in my video description for the new Klein Tools Borescope for Android devices. I'll also put links for new products from Klein, such as the new Klein Scout Pro 3 with power over Ethernet, and I'll put a link for the new Klein NCVT-3P dual range voltage tester with flashlight. Thanks. I hope this video was helpful.